Let's quickly talk about Stax by Fat Merchant credit card processing. This is a review of this credit card processor. So let's really get into the overview here. So what is Stax? So Stax basically is a Florida-based company founded in 2014, providing credit card processing services for businesses of all sizes. So whether you're a small business or a large business or anything in between, Stax will take care of you, not a problem. The company's Stax Pay Flat Fee subscription for small and mid-sized businesses promise to save merchants as much as 40 to 45% on their credit card processing fees. And basically, we have actually investigated that claim, and they were right. So they save you between 30 to 38% based on our calculations. So monthly subscription fees ranging from $99 to $199 may be too steep for low volume and occasional merchants. However, the company's all-in-one model means that businesses of all types can find customizations to fit their needs. So when you think about Stax payments, I want you to think about you got to have a certain threshold in transactional volume. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to amortize the cost. Okay. And so we actually recommend Stax for those businesses that prefer a subscription model with low per transaction fees. Those businesses seeking a wide range of business productivity integrations. And we also recommend Stax for businesses that want free hardware with their plan. We do not recommend Stax for those businesses that would not benefit from the relatively high monthly subscription fees. We do not recommend Stax for those businesses seeking a wide range of hardware offerings. And we also do not recommend Stax for businesses in certain industries looking for subscription packages geared specifically towards them. So if you're looking for a higher level of customization in terms of pricing, you're not going to enjoy the offer from Stax. So bottom line here is what? Bottom line here is that whether you're a small business or a large business or mid-sized businesses, just make sure that you have a certain transactional volume. You have to meet a certain transactional threshold to be able, as I said earlier, to be able to amortize the cost, because those monthly fees, as I said before, they range from $99 all the way to $199. I'll speak about pricing later on. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to enjoy today's conversation. So when you think about Stax, I want you to think about the fact that this is one of the top credit card processing services in our research, and it's a transparent pricing and range of features can actually meet the transaction processing needs of nearly any size and type of merchant. And the company's subscription model charges a flat monthly fee with only a small per transaction charge over the interchange rate levied by credit card companies. So you have 0% plus 8 cents for card present transactions and 0% plus 18 cents for online transactions. Okay. And basically the thing is that Stax credit card processing services are divided into three broad categories. So you have the Stax Pay, you have the Stax Enterprise, and then you have the Stax Connect. So when you think about Stax Pay, those subscriptions are for small and mid-sized businesses that include up to $500,000 in annual processing, so $500,000. So it's three subscription packages range from $99 a month, $159 a month, and $199 a month. So that's for Stax Pay. And then you have Stax Enterprise. That's designed for businesses that process more than $5 million in credit card transactions each year. Card not present transactions automatically qualify for level 2 processing, which lowers their interchange rate. And then you have Stax Connect. This is the company's software as a service, so the SaaS offering for enhancing an enterprise current payment platform to create an intelligent payments infrastructure. It's all about it's really about introducing some kind of efficiency or some kind of I would say scalability in your operations. So the Stax Pay service for small and mid-sized merchants supports in-person and online credit card transactions using any type of payments. This includes swiped in-person sales, keyed payments taken over the phone or via a mobile app, contactless payments using digital wallets or text to pay, and mobile payments through the Stax mobile app for iOS and Android smartphones and tablets. So this is kind of cool. And all Stax Pay accounts include a free cloud-based credit card processing terminal or a Bluetooth mobile reader. So this is really cool. So overall, we love the fact that you have the terminal that accepts swipe magnetic strip, dip, chip card, or tap contactless credit card, as well as the Apple Pay and Google Pay. So this is kind of cool. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about Stax by Fat Merchant credit card processing. I want to dig a little deeper in terms of pricing here, and I want you to look on the screen here. So here is a pricing for Stax as of the date of this show. So basically, you can see that everything starts at $99 a month, and this is basically where you have all the capabilities that come with your monthly subscription. And again, the cool thing is that you pay a lot in terms of monthly subscription, but the per transaction fees are very low. Okay, so when you think about Stax, first of all, monthly fee $99. And for swap chip transactions, you have a 0% plus 8 cents only. For key transactions, you have a model that varies. For online transactions, you have 0% plus 15 cents. Now, there is a chargeback fee for that really will set you back $25 every time there is a chargeback. Okay. Now, if you were to compare and contrast that with Block, formerly Square, Block is not charging anything, but they're charging you more in terms of per transaction fees. So Block, for instance, is not charging you anything, but they are for swap fees. You have 2.60% plus 10 cents. And for key transactions, you have 3.5% plus 15 cents. For online transactions, you have 2.9% plus 30 cents. And there's no chargeback. So it's one of those things where you have to really see what kind of a situation you're in. If you are a large volume credit card processor, you will love actually to go with Stax, because you basically can amortize the $99 that you're paying on a monthly fee. But if you are a slow volume sort of merchant, it's just better to go with Block or go with National Processing or go with Payment Depot or go with HealthSim, among others. Because see, the whole thing is that the Stax subscription model charges a flat fee without any markup on the direct cost interchange fees charged by the credit card company, apart from the nominal charge of 0% plus 8 cents per card present transaction and 0% plus 18 cents per card not present transaction. Okay. So it's one of those things where you have to see again whether you are a large volume processor or a small volume sort of merchant. Let me talk to you about the extras here. So when we think about the Stax by Fat Merchant credit card processing, what are the extras you need to be aware of? So Stax Pay subscriptions include a free credit card terminal or a mobile credit card reader, and the mobile app converts any iOS or Android smartphone or tablets into a mobile POS terminal. So this is kind of cool, especially if you want to collect payments on the go. And most of Stax small and medium-sized business customers will also require countertop terminals and dedicated mobile card readers, including models with built-in receipt printers. And so the hardware sold by Stax include a handful of countertop credit card terminals and mobile card readers. So you have countertop terminals, you have Max Strip readers, and you have mobile chip readers. So when we talk about countertop terminals, the Deja Vu Z8, Z9, and Z11 accept payments by swipe, dip, or tap. And most of the terminals connect via Wi-Fi and accept contactless payments as well. So this is really good in terms of operational flexibility and operational efficiency. So the company also sells the PAX A920 credit card terminals. They actually, and this terminal includes a 2-inch thermal receipt printer and a 5-inch IPS touchscreen. So in terms of capability, you really are well served here. You also have mag strip readers. So the NPC Chipper BT and 2X BT take payments via magnetic strip from Bluetooth enabled iOS and Android devices. And the Chipper 2X also processes Apple Pay transactions. And then you have a mobile chip reader. So the Swap Simple mobile chip reader supports contactless payments as well as a swap and EMV constellation of chip cards. It also connects to the Stax Pay mobile app via Bluetooth. So this is kind of cool. So basically, one thing you need to understand is that, as I said before, I always like to say it's all about operational flexibility. Stax also sells the NPC Secure Virtual Terminal that allows online sellers to take payments over the phone or in person, as well as the web and as well as via the web. Stax connects seamlessly to multiple retail POS systems and e-commerce payment gateways, including Magento, Shift4Shop, and WooCommerce. So this is really, really good. And so basically, if you do not have if you don't have a large transactional value, it's just better to go to competitors such as Square or National Processing. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about Stax by Fat Merchant credit card processing. Now, how do you set up Stax? And let's talk about the setup here. So signing up for a Stax account begins by completing a brief online form. And during business hours, Stax payment consultants can answer questions via chat and a toll-free phone number. And so your online application is reviewed by the company to make sure your documents are in order and your business meets all applicable compliance standards. Upon approval, you'll be contacted by your payment consultant and introduced to your account manager. And the account manager walks you through the onboarding process. You'll be introduced to the features that are most important for your business type and other characteristics of the operation. And so once you have registered your account, you can access it within 5 minutes. And if you should encounter problems initiating your account and accessing any features, Stax provides a toll-free support phone number that is available during business hours, and a searchable knowledge base is also available 24/7. So you have the ability to do things DIY or just contact the customer service rep so to help you out. And so Stax, the thing is that Stax is very available in terms of efficiency, in terms of operational scalability also. And several Stax competitors, such as Stripe and Payment Depot, provides 24/7 toll-free support for their customers. So for restaurants and other businesses that operate during non-business hours, not having ready telephone access to support personnel could be a deal breaker. And so in terms of Stax and contract here, Stax pricing transparency guarantee promises no contracts and no hidden fees. So this is really good. The firm's terms and conditions state that customers must be legally permitted to open the account and enter into contract with the service. So this is really good. And so terminating your use of the service requires notice in writing sent to Stax. And so actually there is a mobile app, so you can actually also get data through the mobile app. So Stax free mobile app converts, as I said earlier, any iOS or Android smartphone or tablet into a mobile POS terminal. So the program can also be used to send invoices, add new customer payment methods, and view the reports generated by Stax Pay accounts. The app protects sensitive customer information with the highest level of PCI security. So this is really cool. And also Stax really integrates with all kinds of applications. So Stax customers can link their subscriptions to more than 1,000 business productivity apps, including the Slack and Microsoft Team workgroup communication tools. Credit card transaction data can be synced automatically via QuickBooks accounts. So this is really cool. So you have, native integrations, and new customers can be automatically subscribed to the company's MailChimp email marketing campaigns. So this is really cool. Other integrations include Zoho accounting. You have the Calendly calendar app and Google Apps. So this is really, really cool. Now let's talk about add-on services. So when you think about Stax, what kind of add-on services that the platform offer? Well, Stax has many add-on services, including digital invoicing, which allows business owners to create and transmit invoices and manage pending and paid invoices online. Okay. Some of the e-commerce features include integration with payment gateways and shopping carts. So we love that a lot. And merchants can use Stax's pre-built shopping cart or create their own through Stax templates. So this is really cool. And other services include, you have sales tracking by the time or of day or week. You have inventory tracking for all stores, online and offline. And you also have the ability to generate reports on spending patterns of customers. So this is really cool. And the company also has a RESTful API, which basically allows businesses to add payments processing features to their software systems. So it also has mobile software development kits in Python and JavaScript. So this is really cool. So in terms of safety, not a problem at all. I mean, as a level 1 PCI service provider, Stax offers the highest level of compliance in protecting the sensitive data of customers. The company offers merchants tools designed to ensure that they meet all PCI requirements. And it also partners with approved scanning vendors, the ASVs, to search for vulnerabilities in the systems used by its customers. That's just kind of cool. So beyond PCI compliance, Stax encrypts all credit card information on transaction processing devices and software and deletes the information once the transaction is completed. And the company's fraud detection monitors for and investigates all potentially fraudulent transactions. And in terms of customer support, as I said earlier, the company actually offers 4 forms of US-based customer support. So customers can search the company's knowledge base at any time. They can also live chat with Stax support personnel directly from the Stax dashboard. And the support staff can be reached via email. And Stax in-house support team is accessible by telephone, although the hours of operation for the support team are not provided. So it's one of those things where you might need to be a little patient here. Let's talk about the rivals here. So when we think about Stax by Fat Merchant, what are the rivals? So you have Block, formerly Square. You have National Processing. You have Helsum. You have Intuit QuickBooks Payments. You have a lot of players. You even have Pro Merchants. Let's quickly talk about Stax versus Block. So Square. I mean, when we talk about Block, this was formerly Square. So Square introduced mobile low-cost credit card processing in 2009 with its software for smartphones and tablets. The software works with a small card reader and that attaches to the devices with an audio or lightning port. The company recently changed its name to Block, but its credit card processing services retain the Square brand. And so Square offers 4 credit card processing plans, one of which is free. The free fee-based plans cost from $12 to $72 per month, and the free plan and the 2 least expensive monthly plans charge 2.9% plus 30 cents per transaction, and the highest price monthly plan charges 2.6% plus 30 cents per transaction. By contrast, Stax pays a monthly subscription charge only the credit card company's interchange plus 8% and 8 cents for each card swipe or cheap transaction and 0% plus 18 cents for each online transaction. Stax claims that its flat rate subscription model saves merchants as much as 40%. And again, as I said earlier, our calculations shows that it's really around 33 to 38%. What about Stax versus National Processing? Well, National Processing has many different subscription plans that small and medium-sized businesses will choose from. And the company's credit card transaction processing packages for retailers, restaurants, and e-commerce cost only $9.95 per month, plus per transaction fees that go from 0.14% plus 7 cents, 0.18% plus 10 cents, and 0.29% and 15 cents, respectively. And all national processing accounts include a free swap simple mobile reader and free gateway setup. And so the service's $199 a month subscription plus package adds free terminals, mobile readers, pin pads, and free terminal upgrades every 2 years. So it's one of those things you have to see which offer works for you. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. Let me quickly do a recap here. So in today's conversation, I was talking to you about Stax by Fat Merchant credit card processing. So I gave you the overview, the pricing, the extras, and the rivals. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.